Guys, you already know what time it is. It's Thursday, so Mayor Arceneaux is joining us for our one-on-one sit-down to update us on everything that's happening in Shreveport. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being here once again. So happy to see you.
Good to be here.
Yes, yes. Now let's get right on into, the issues that people want us to, cover today. First, I want to get into City Council. They have taken action and moving forward with, making some changes to try and get regulations in place for the vape shops after the tragedy happened here on North Market Street with a teenager who was killed. Talk to us about, some of the specifics of so far what you guys have for those specific regulations.
Yeah, this is an ordinance, the basis for which was suggested several months ago by the police department before the incident happened at the vape shop. But that incident certainly creates impetus for this.
Yeah.
So what it does is basically it makes vape shop employees similar to alcohol beverage employees. So the process will be very similar to ABOs. The vape shops will need to be licensed. They'll have you won't be able to enter a vape shop unless you're 21 because that's who they can sell to.
Right.
And there'll be limited hours for it. So I want to thank the police department. This is an administration-sponsored bill with City Council support.
Yes, I know that the public is definitely glad to see some, swift action taken forward, after that a tragedy happens. So not only are you guys doing that, but the city of Shreveport moves forward with, the southeast substation.
Yes.
So talk about that location.
Well, that location is going to be at 70th Street and St. Vincent Avenue, just to the west of I-49. It's already a park. The city already owns it.
Yeah.
We're going to be able to maintain the park features. And there's also a sport train transfer station there. So that's really going to be a great city facility. It's a great location right in the heart of Cedar Grove. And so I think that this will be a great spot for that third police substation, and we're still working on the location for the fourth one.
Okay, now I know that the other two were great successes. Is there any other goals or anything different you're trying to do as far as the accomplishments that you hope to reach with this new substation? No,
they all really perform the same way. The one that's really open right now is the Monkhouse Drive one out in West Shreveport. And it is just doing great. People are coming in and doing what they're visiting the police. They know the police are there. It's just a very good way to have the police in a decentralized system for the city.
Okay, sounds good. Now, I love the fact that Shreveport is really making the progress as far as moving forward and fighting crime. One of the major tools that we're introducing is the SPD Command Center, which will actually be out at the Kickoff Classic this weekend. What function will this have here at this event?
Well, they'll be there in case there are any issues that come up. We don't anticipate any, but we have to be prepared for everything. I'm a good Boy Scout, so I like to be prepared.
Yes.
And the command center, I'll give you a really good example of how we might use that. In March of 2023, I'd been in office about 2 months, and we had a tornado out in southeast Shreveport. And the old command center really was not functional, and so as a result of that, the command center was literally the hood of an SUV where they had the map spread out. This command center would be able to be moved to a location like that. It has conference room, it has drone camera capability, it has RTCC capability, so it is really a state-of-the-art vehicle that will be used for mobile situations so that we can actually have command staff on site.
Okay, well, we are definitely looking forward to seeing it at that Kickoff Classic, which I know everyone is excited about. It's time to get to our question of the day to see what our viewers voted on what they would like for you to touch on, which is the SPD using drones. We saw some footage earlier this week of the SPD drones being used to get a murder suspect. So what do you feel like, the stance is with that as far as City Council really trying to pass this and use this as a tool?
City Council has been very supportive of the police department in providing equipment like the drones I know that y'all were showing it, the footage, but what happened is the drone, instead of a police officer searching a house, the drone searches the house, so that there's no police officer really at risk in that. They located the suspect in this particular case and got the suspect to surrender without incident, and had that not been the case, those would have been police officers going in, and very likely somebody would have been killed or seriously injured in that incident. So we're making very effective use of our technology, and the council has been very supportive in providing the funding for us to be able to do that.
Okay, well, we are looking forward to see, where this is headed. Thank you so much, Mayor, once again for coming in.
Sure.
Hope to see you again next week.
I'll see you next week.
Okay, guys, we'll have all the details for this interview up on our website if you would like to recap. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.